Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising. Evidently, the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Big header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the keeper beats it away. And here's Bellingham. He's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler. So not the type to stay put. And I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, super find. Now it's Messi. Real chance! Goal! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, he's been caught napping! He's got tall! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a great header. Got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Vietnam are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale going face-to-face with his great rival. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rijkaard. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, the shot could be on here. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Bellingham. He's got away. Can he finish? That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Chance! Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what a mistake! Hullet, there's the hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Vietnam have their third corner. Can he finish? And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's put paid to a promising move. Great hit! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Kaka. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. He could be in here. Saliba with a fine tackle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Vietnam finding their passes. And the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's Bellingham. Ronaldinho. Rijkaard calmly anticipates. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So their fourth corner of the game. Oh, well played. Bellingham clears it away. Milan are looking to go forward now. That looks a good ball through. Great position here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. And there is the half-time whistle. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they had their opponents reeling in that half, Peter, and the break may influence a change somehow, but don't hold me to it.
Vietnam ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. Here we go again. Rijkaard. And here's Bale. Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Can he put it away? Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared away.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Turns and goes back. And a shot! And he hits the net! The second half sparks straight into life!
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now the finish! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Neymar is being harried and hassled.
Well, this
Decent hit! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Rijkaard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe. And it's Bale. He won't be happy with that one. Araujo. Rummenigge looks to get on the end of this. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Vietnam, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bale. Ronaldinho. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Pirlo. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. No way through. And it's Hullet. Hernes. Milan can breathe again. Just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's had a shot! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Now it's Pirlo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pirlo. Heads it! And yes, it's there! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rummenigge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
Van Dijk cuts out the pass. That's going to go a long way. Araujo. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's picked his way through. Tries a shot! And it's a goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Gently done. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Gerrard looking to penetrate opposition lines. Rummenigge, big chance! And it's come back out to him. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. That's good play. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Gullit.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, can he get onto this?
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. Bellingham. Rummenigge. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's found a way through. Araujo with the clearance. Gullit.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And out it comes again. Great hit! A real chance and a real let-off. Mbappe. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, and he's through the middle. Robert, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Bellingham. Is there any support? He might not need it. And here's... Can he finish? Mighty close.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in. Vietnam really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
De Jong powering forward here. Shapes to shoot. It's a loose ball. Placed. Oh, and again. Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
De Jong, very much a man of this moment. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot! It's there! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious and all but unstoppable.
And the first half is done. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't...
Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now it's Gullit. And it's Ronaldinho. De Jong was in no mood for any of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham. Rummenigge. That's tidy. Oh, super ball. Bellingham. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. And he thumps it clear. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. De Jong has created 1 goal already. Ronaldinho. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Bellingham. Here's Vieira. Gullit. And the shot! It's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Van Dijk. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Vieira. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Gerrard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance to finish. Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. That was well played, well stopped.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Maldini. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! And that would have won it.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Drogba. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Has a look and plays it forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are pulling clear here. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason.
Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, and he's through the middle.
Now it's Eto'o.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
And he's intervened well there. That's a fabulous ball. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he was clearly disappointed. And it's been given away. He's shifting through the gears here. And the finish! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Can he get it through? Oh, great ball! Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Baresi wins the duel this time. Rummenigge. Out for a throw. Vieira. Neymar. He's looking shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And it's Vieira. Messi with the foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. That comes as a mighty relief. Condela. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He can get that clear.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed.
Great chance! Oh, taken with style. And the comeback is complete.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And that's really well manoeuvred. And that's been intercepted. Messi. Rijkaard does well to get it back. Vieira. This is promising. Stood up well to him there. Eto'o. Condela. He's played him through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. That's a sharp pass. Well, now here's a good... And Cruyff! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Moved on forwards. Bellingham. Cruyff. Messi. And it's Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Belletti. Messi. And it's Gullit. Bellingham. Messi. Oh, what a... Bellingham! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. And we hit half-time. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Vietnam come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. That gets things going for the second half. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff. Condela. And that's really well manoeuvred. Cruyff. And no, that was never going to make it. Nicely aimed pass. Neymar. Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. Played into space out wide. Mbappe. Cruyff. He's free. And Cruyff!
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's the throw. Vieira. Looking for the run. He could be in here. And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's there to get it away. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe!
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rummenigge. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Belletti.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
And that's and the shot!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And it's Messi. Cruyff has created one goal already. Messi. Saliba deals with that comfortably. And he's had it nicked away. And that's put paid to a promising move. Kondola. That is lovely. Rijkaard. Great defending, strong and determined. Neymar bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And he can clear it away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Bale. Interesting ball. Seedorf. Griezmann. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Seedorf. And here's Eto'o. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Shevchenko. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale. Pirlo. Oh, played right into his path. Shevchenko. And here's Bale. Can he finish? Vietnam have their second corner now. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Vietnam certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back. That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, nice touch. And it's Pirlo. And here's Bale. Haaland. Vietnam close now to seeing this one through to the end.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Seedorf. Haaland. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. That's good play. That is a brilliant interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
So, Jim, tell me this. Who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hoeneß. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Rummenigge. Can he put it away? Goal!
Milan! And Milan have the lead!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Milan have the chance to go the other way. Vietnam have reclaimed it. And that's a good ball.
Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vieira. Bellingham. Nesta cuts out the pass. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rummenigge.
Big chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And they've got rid.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vieira. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Great hit!
It's a loose ball. Vieira with the clearance. And he's been shifted off it. Vieira. Oh, that's a nice ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Foot in. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Chance!
Oh, that was wicked. A truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a really well-measured ball. Rummenigge.
And he's in on goal. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Vieira does well to get it back.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hernes. And it's Ronaldinho. Now there's a fine ball. Messi. Hernes. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking for the runner. Gullit
Has a go! Marvellous goal!
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan take the lead. Mateus. Ah, such a clever touch. Picked out brilliantly. Well read, and the danger is averted. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's got away. Oh, great Bellingham! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Real chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vietnam have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé. Hernes. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's in, surely! Vietnam needing a change of fortune here. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Hoisted in, floated through, and the ball's a good one here. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Nicked it back promptly. Messi going face to face with his great rival. He has found the... He's had a shot! Oh, how good is he? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. And they are cruising away. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Vietnam give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Oh, that's neat. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Pirlo. Mateus, Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And that could set him on his way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Vietnam clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Vieira. Gets his pass away. And the shot! That's very neat. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Saliba. Schneider concedes a free kick for that. Rijkaard. And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Bale. Now it's... There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hones! He should have put that one away.
Oh, he went for it there knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Vieira. Hernes. Into the last 5 minutes. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bale touches it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Araujo getting this one clear. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram, gently done. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Shevchenko. That is a great... It's Pirlo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That'll be a throw. Vieira gets it away. Shevchenko, good spot, he's seen the run. He's got the shot away! And again the keeper stands strong. Vietnam get their fourth corner. Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been knocked clear. That's tidy. Oh, what a pass! And that's it. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. The action has already started. Paris finding their passes. Saliba is fouled. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bellingham, good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Rummenigge.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as...
And the shot! He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Paris finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Hoeneß. He's in plenty of space here. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Oh, shooting chance!
Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. And it's Messi. Luis Suarez. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nicely spread. Luis Suarez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vieira getting this one clear. Bellingham.
Bellingham!
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Gullit looking to add to his goal. And the counter is on. Just eases him off the ball. They get a throw in. Vieira. Hoeneß. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's certainly on.
There's the hit! No mistake!
2 up now, and they are cruising. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And it's Ronaldinho. Hoeneß. That's a lovely pass.
Now the finish! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's...
Hits one!
Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
He could be in here. Ronaldinho. Oh, nice touch. A real chance if he can get through. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And he has been fouled there. And he's going to have his name taken. An opportunity then to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetizing. They want to be quick to recover this. Now it's Bellingham. Nice control. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Plenty to... Great chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Vietnam are having a ball here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Thuram threads one in. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Roberto Carlos does really well to win the ball there. Looking for the runner. Look at the space here. Has a go! Bellingham. Rummenigge. Hoeneß.
They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rummenigge. Bellingham. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Neymar. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Yeah, I think a first-half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. If they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return. And I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Vietnam have been nothing short of awesome in the first 45 minutes. A truly memorable performance on all counts. And it has to be said, this match is well and truly already won. So we're just settling back into this second half. He is through here. Koundé proves too strong. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Veron. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Cantona. It's run loose here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Distributed tidily. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So, power or guile? What's it going to be? Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh! Fantastic! A finish of true class! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford.
We have already started here. That's good It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. It's a huge moment for the game and a shocking moment for him personally, but it happened at the best possible time. This is recoverable.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Rummenigge. Pirlo wins the duel this time. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. There's the shot! They've done it! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Bellingham. That is a great pick out. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Can he put it away? Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Pull it. Rummenigge. And here's Bellingham. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's run loose
That's
here.
good play from him.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Bellingham.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. He's shifting through the gears here. Just
Has a go! No mistake! And they get themselves in front!
Vietnam clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
Real chance!
And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Vietnam take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And here's Bellingham. Pirlo. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's lofted through here. Now it's Ronaldinho.
It's Ronaldinho!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Moved on forwards. Rijkaard gets it away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And the first 45 minutes are up.
OK, apart from the obvious mishap, it's been a good half. They're still in the driving seat.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bellingham. That's good play. He's got away. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And another try. He's got to be in here. He has found the way through.
He's had a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire. But how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Messi.
He might be in here!
And it's Drogba.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he had to make that, and he
Tries a shot! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! That was a given. It always was.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here?
He can run onto that. He's picked his way through. And here's Bellingham. Neymar. Forwards and with intent.
Ronaldinho.
In acres of space out wide.
And he's there to clear it.
Corner number 2 then.
It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
We have got ourselves a game here.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And once more he proves rigid and robust.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neymar.
He's found a way through. Thuram stands tall and stands strong.
That's a lovely, neat pass.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And that's been won straight back.
Vietnam are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Vieira. Pull it. Ronaldinho is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Drogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Drogba. Drogba is flagged offside. And that could set him on his way. He is through here. Might be dangerous. Now the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Corner number 3 coming up.
And the header!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Dijk. And here's Messi. Ronaldinho.
Manchester United have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And here's Bale. Just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh no, this does not look good.
And he's managed to get free.
Drogba.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
And it's Messi.
We are into overtime. Manchester United have reclaimed it. Neymar. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Thuram. Deftly away. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands.
Shot a goal!
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And that'll be a goal kick. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bellingham, Rummenigge. That's a decent clearance. Van Basten is herring after that one. Now it's Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's had a hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Rummenigge certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And claimed it back swiftly. He's shifting through the gears here.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Ronaldinho plays it short. And the shot! It's there!
That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So, a breakthrough already.
And that's a big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Hoeneß clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
This their second corner of the game. Van Basten gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
It'll be a throw-in.
And it's Messi. Hoeneß. That's good running with the ball. Nice ball, and he might be in here.
Has a go! Oh, taken with style. Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Bellingham has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Shifted upfield.
Shevchenko! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tomiyasu kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Shevchenko.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Big header! He scores! And this is getting better and better.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Messi.
That's been cut out. Well played. Oh, lovely bit of skill.
And Shevchenko!
Bellingham. Rummenigge.
Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's fabulous.
And the shot!
Vietnam heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Bergomi. Davids. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! Yes!
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's a measured delight. The curl he applied was immaculate.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming. Vieira gets it away. Rummenigge. Hernes. No way through. And the first half is done.
Vietnam have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And we're off again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Hullet. Martinelli. He's picked his way through. Martinelli! And yes, it's there! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such aplomb.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And it's Hullet. Ronaldinho. Great chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Bellingham kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Hullet. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bergomi. Now Davids. Aim forwards. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Maradona. Davids. Maradona. Saliba tries to clear. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Martinelli has found the net here, of course. Rummenigge. And here's Maradona.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Rummenigge. And that has left him in a heap. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Hernes. Rummenigge. Gets a good foot in there. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's Thuram. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Hits one! It's in! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Vietnam grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Bergomi, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Hullet. Hullet, can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Maradona goes short. Tomiyasu.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Hullet. Bale. He's beaten the last man. Decent hit! Now, how often do you see that?
Vietnam just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he was quick to react. Oh, there's a probing ball. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Now it's Kimmich. Martinelli. Kimmich. Ah, that's a fine interception. Vieira. Nicely aimed pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet in with the challenge. Hullet is onto it in a flash. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Hullet. Tomiyasu wins the duel this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries a shot!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? And he's managed to get rid. Araujo. And that will be the final act. Vietnam really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponent.